Hello, everyone. Welcome to Baby Smart Talk. This is our second week. I look forward to trying to come on at least once a week and share a video with you and discuss some topics. But I also will be sharing different polls throughout the week as much as I can. Yes, I still have my Christmas tree up. I need to take it down. Hopefully, it'll be down by the end of this week, or maybe next week, or maybe by the end of the month, hopefully, but we'll see. I really want to take it down the day after Christmas, but my daughter talked me into keeping it up until now, so it's up. So I hope every single person that's tuning in had a great first week of 2023. And I was sitting here thinking from last week to now, what would be a good name for the followers of Baby Smart Talk? And it only made sense to come up with the name of Baby Smart Talkers. So hello, my fellow Baby Smart Talkers, because we are dealing with our babies who are very smart, and they are definitely going to be talkers. And so that leads us to our topic today. When do babies say their first word? So as we know, communication is key in any relationship. So why would it be any different when we're interacting and communicating with our babies? So today, the topic basically came to me because I was up at 3 in the morning, almost every day this weekend, actually, with the baby. And something happened. I just happened to be having my phone out, a video recording, and I captured something that I look forward to sharing with you all. So stay tuned, because I was so excited to hear that communication occur, and I look forward to sharing it with you. So definitely stay tuned, and I'll play it a little bit later within the video. So let's see here. The topic of, when does a baby say their first word? I mean, I know for different babies it probably could vary. But as parents, from birth to just a few months old, we may hear our babies babble, make different little sounds. For me, one of the things that I noticed, and some other parents may be able to share, so definitely comment if this has happened with you. One thing I noticed with my daughter and as well as with my son is that there was a difference with the cry. So from a newborn, when he first came home from the hospital, to now at 8 months, I have definitely noticed the cry has changed. At first it was kind of sweet and innocent and itty bitty, it's a little itty bitty baby, to now it's strong. At times it can get louder. At times it's actually different with him being 8 months. It's a little different of a cry. I could tell when he's wanting to be picked up, when he's hungry, when he's upset or just sleepy. It's just a difference within the cries, sometimes a little bit stronger than other times. So those are just some things that I noticed. So I'm wondering if other parents have as well. Let's see here. In the first year of a baby's life, communication can go through so many different changes. And I remember learning this. I took child psychology, having a bachelor's in psychology from The Ohio State University. I remember when going through child psychology, we learned about the different stages that babies can go through as well as children. So within the first year, like I said, babies' verbal communication can go through so many changes. So it may go from babbling to copying sounds, and then he or she may even start to put words or put sounds together that actually form the words. And for most babies, that can start happening with the baby starting to speak their first words between 12 to 18 months. Now, granted, that is for most babies, but there are some instances where some babies may speak before that 12-month-old stage, or we may hear certain little sounds that they're making that sound like words, or it could be a little bit later. It just depends on the baby. So I did want to share that. And then I had some information here I want to share regarding milestones. In case you were ever interested in hearing about milestones, you can kind of look into these things. So I'm going to share some information off my notes here. And it's actually coming from Children's Health. If you want to look that up as the resource, I just want to shout out them. And it's Kaylee Loeffler, who is a speech language pathologist, that actually is sharing some baby milestones. So I'll just go over a few things here that you can expect as a parent to hear early milestones, actually, or early speech milestones. Let me get that right. So from birth to 3 months, babies may make cooing noises. So I did discuss that. 4 to 6 months, you may hear a baby laugh, giggle. You probably notice smiles by then. And you may make some playful sounds. By 12 months, babies make sounds that string along. So ma, 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 da, 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 ba, ba, ba. Those type of sounds. And at 12 to 18 months, babies use single words. So mama, da, ball, cat. Those are some of the speech milestones that that was informed by Loeffler. And let's see here. So a speech development chart after after the age of 1, let's get that right. Loeffler advises parents to watch for these milestones, okay? So by 12 to 18 months, a baby will say a single word or words. By 2, the baby or the child should be going into 2-word phases. So let's say, sissy, sister, go, or mommy, come. Words like that, or phrases like that. By age 3, the child, it says here, almost have everything, has words for almost everything, and speak 3-word phrases. So as they continue to grow, it seems like the phrases continue to get longer as well. That's what it seems like. And it does appear like. So let's see what else. Oh, so I don't want to make this video too long. So now that I just want to share those things regarding, the milestones to watch for with babies and toddlers. And actually, one thing I would recommend and just say that worked for me is just being able to have that quality time with your child and your baby. And actually, one thing that I do a lot of repetitive wording with my son. And I actually do a lot of singing songs and words, but I'll sing those same songs. But sometimes I make up songs every day. I feel like I'm a songwriter or something. I'm making up all different types of songs just out of the blue, but it's talking about everyday things. So just using that repetitive aspect and actually having conversations with your baby. A lot of times parents like to, goo goo gaga and all that. And it's nothing wrong if that's what you want to do, then that's fine. But I personally, with my child, have noticed that since I've talked to him in a regular tone and just talk to him with words, and I try to use different words, different days, it has definitely worked for us. So, to each his own. Once again, no way is right or wrong to me. It's all about how you feel as a parent and what works for you and your child. So thank you for tuning in. I do want to play something special for you all. So just give me a moment. Let me see if I can pull it up. And I thought this was just so special. When I heard it, I was kind of definitely in shock. I was like, oh, but it didn't shock me too much because nobody will believe us. But in the hospital, when I had my son, I don't think, okay, you in there for about 2 days if you have them natural or, um, the natural way. But I believe that it might have been the day we were getting discharged. I can't remember. But my daughter has said, "Hey, man," to her baby brother, who was probably a day old, maybe 2 days. And he said back loud and clear, "Hey." And we both looked at each other in shock. I could not believe it because I was like, what is that? Like, how is a newborn baby fresh out the womb actually speaking, saying a whole word? And I know just from what I just went over talking about the milestones, it didn't add up to me. So that's why I'm saying to each child its own, because I mean, every child is different. So let me just find this video real quick, and then I will play this for you and just listen in really good, because I was amazed. I wasn't too shocked, but I was amazed that I caught it on video, because he's always babbling and talking about something, having a conversation. We have those late night talks when he want to be up at 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in the morning. So I'm gonna play it for you now. Let me put the sound on.
Hey. 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 Hey.
Okay. So if you could hear, that was amazing. Uh-oh, it's coming back on again. It was amazing to hear him. I'm just sitting there and I'm like, "Hey." And he's doing his little babbling, talking and stuff. Hey. And then I said it again. And if you heard that second time, he really said, "Hey." Like, so basically that just reminded me of that milestone we were just talking about, where babies start to copy the sounds that they hear. But that was loud and that was clear. And I was just amazed. So I just hope that added a little sunshine to your day as it did mine. And I look forward to speaking with you next week. So thank you, baby smart talkers. Have a great day.